Oh, Lucy, this is funny. So this week, changing gears, still around feedback, but a little bit of a lighter situation. So I'm speaking with a client who's head of HR somewhere. And she's like, oh, we were talking about feedback. And she's like, oh, you wouldn't believe this. Like, she's like, I didn't think that I'd be back in this, or I didn't think I'd ever run into this situation. But someone in the office, they're in the office, is like, complaining about someone eats tuna fish at lunch. It smells. And I was like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe this. I remember like 20 years ago now, being in the office, like all in a bunch of cubicles. And there was this guy who couldn't have been nicer, but like come 12 o'clock, he gets out his tuna fish and we're all like, oh no, it's tuna fish hour. And we're all talking about it. No one's saying anything to him.
So what did you do back in the day? Like, what did you say?
Totally. What's so funny is like you realize part of me was like, oh, I'm in a different part of my life now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because my coaching to this woman, right, was like very different than when I did it, like, I don't know, said 25 or something like that. Because at the time I was like, oh no, like I can't say anything, right? Like I don't want to upset him. I don't want to, and you're like, okay, wait, we're talking about tuna fish here. This is not like someone has worked so hard on something, but you think it's a bunch of crap or like, it's about their kid or whatever. Like, this is not a sensitive issue. It's tuna fish. Like, well, I said nothing at the time, I wish what I had done was just like pulled Dave aside and been like, Dave, I love that you love tuna fish. Turns out tuna fish is like really smelly. We have no office walls here. So we're like all eating your tuna fish. Like, I got a favor. Can you just have lunch outside when you have your tuna fish day? And I'm sure, no doubt, he would have been like, oh yeah, totally, my bad, right? But instead, we're like all talking about the tuna fish. Suffering through it. I mean, like, there's a big office with like, you like cubicle after cubicle. And you're just like, oh my gosh, tuna fish. It's Tuesday tuna fish, Anyway, I had a good chuckle.
It turns out that's a great point, that like the kind of your levity in that moment is what would have got you through that conversation. Because when things are not that big a deal, use humor.
Totally. But they seem so awkward. You're like, well, I can't say anything, and you're like, well, actually you can. We're talking about tuna fish here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you absolutely can say something.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So anyway, I had
at WeWork as well. I often go and work at the WeWork just to get myself out of the house and in a different environment. And there inevitably is somebody that's like brought the leftovers from their dinner in the next day and they pop it in the microwave. And it's a huge open space. And it's like, oh my goodness, you cannot microwave fish in an open plan office.
Yes. I did not know this.
Probably not necessary for me to like give that person feedback on that. But anyway.
I don't know, Liz. I don't know.
People are the worst. They're the worst.